times 435,617, and by so doing 4 times 4, that gives 4 times 4, 4 times 3, 4 times 5, then 4 times 6, 4 times 1, 4 times 7. So this one will give us 16, 12, 20. This one will give us 24, 4, then 28. So this is the result of 4A. Then multiplication of two matrices. Multiplication of two matrices. Two matrices can be multiplied together only when the number of columns in the first is equal to the number of rows in the second. So what that one is telling us is that if you consider an example A, the condition that can make two matrices to be multiplied by each other is when the number of columns in the first is equal to the number of rows in the second. So it's saying that number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second. So in so doing, let's see this example to justify whether this multiplication of these two matrices will be feasible. Here we have A, and if you look at this A now, we discover that we have 2 by 3. A is 2 by 3 matrix. Then your B, our B is 3 by 1 matrix. So automatically, if you try to equate this, if you equate A equals to B, then we'll have 2 times 3, 2 by 3, and 3 by 1. So you can see that this can automatically give us, this one can cancel this, so we can have 2 by 1 matrix. And so since the number of columns in the first is equal to the number of rows in the second, so this matrix can be multiplied by each other. So by so doing, we can now write A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. Then we'll have B1, B2, B3. So since we will resort to what is known as 2 by 1 matrix, so automatically this times this, we have A11 times B1. Then we'll have A12 times B2. Then we'll have A13 times B3. Then we'll have A21 times B1. A22 times B2. Then we'll have A23 times B3. So automatically this one will definitely give us A11 B1, A12 B2, A13 B3, A21 B1, A22 B2, A23 B3. So this is known as 1, 2. So this is known as so we had this, there will be addition in between them. So when we sum this up now, automatically when you sum this up, we will have 1, 2. So we have 1, 2. Let's say to justify that A11 equals to 1, B1 is 1, A12 equals to 2, B2 is also 2, A13 is equal to 3, B3 is equal to 3, A21 is equal to 4, B1 is equal to, what's B? So A21 equals to 4, A22, let it be equals to 5, A23, let it be equals to 6. I'm only making assumption. So if you have to do that now, A11 plus B1, so 1 plus 1, A11 times B1, that will give us 1. A12 times B2, that will give us 4. A13 times B3, that will give us 9. So we are adding them up. Then here, A21, which is 4, times B1, that's 4, plus A22, that is 5, plus B2, A22 times B2, that is 10, plus A23, 6, times B3 is, that's 18. So automatically at the end, we're going to have 14, then this one will be 14 plus 18, that will give us 32. So here we have first row, second row, then we have 1 column. So this one will be 14, 32 matrix will be 2 by 1 matrix, and that has justified what you are to obtain here, which is 2 by 1 matrix. Now, to consider this example, we have the matrix A and B. The matrix A is simply 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 matrix. Then matrix B is 3 by 1 matrix. 3 by 1 matrix. So A equals to B. Then we'll have 2 by 3 equals to 3 by 1. So automatically, then for multiplication to be feasible in matrices of A and B, then the number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. And since the number of columns in the first matrix is 3 and the number of rows in the second matrix is 3, so automatically they will be equal, and you will definitely have 2 by 1 matrix. So A, which is now 4, 7, 6, 2, 3, 1. We want to multiply it by B, which is, so this is our A. Let's say this is our A, and by B, which is 8, 5, 9. So that is what we intend to do. So what we do here is this multiplied by this 4 times 8 plus 7 times 5 plus 6 times 9. Then we have 2 times 8 plus 3 times 5 plus 1 times 9. So 4 times 8, that gives us 32. Plus 7 times 5, 35. Plus 6 times 9, that's 54. Then 2 times 8, that's 16. Plus 3 times 5, 15. Plus 1 times 9, 9. So 32 plus 35, that will give us 767. 67 plus 54, that will give us 1, 2, 1. So we have 1, 2, 1. Then 16 plus 15, that is 31. 31 plus 9, that will definitely give us 40. So this will be the result of this matrix. Now, the example 2. The example 2, we have our A to be equal to 1, 5, 2, 7, then 3, 4. Then we have our B to be equal to 8, 4, 3, 1, 2, 5, 8, 6. Then we consider A. A is 1, 2, 3. 3 by 2. As 3 rows, 2 column. Then our B is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 rows, 4 column. So if A equals to B, then we are going to have 3 times 2 equals to 2 times 4. Here we have 3 times 2 equals to 2 times 4. Here we have the number of columns in the first matrix is 2. The number of rows in the second matrix is 2. So definitely they are equal. So we are going to have a resulting 3 by 4 matrix. So how do we resolve this to have 3 by 4, the order of 3 by 4 matrix? So if you want to do that, automatically what you are going to do here is this. This is what we are going to do here. 1 times 8 plus 5 times 2